Martin Starr provides a new update for Tulsa King Season 3, revealing the start date of the season's filming. The popular Paramount Plus criminal drama series, which was created by Yellowstone genius Taylor Sheridan, debuted in 2022. Leading the cast as Dwight, the General Manfredi, is Sylvester Stallone, who will return for the second season in September 2024. In the same month, Stallone hinted on social media that Season 3 of Tulsa King was in development. In December, he confirmed the news. Starr, who plays Bodie, Dwight's business partner on the program, now tells Collider that Tulsa King Season 3 will soon start filming. "I mean, I've only just read the first 2 scripts," Starr responds. "We start production next week." When asked for further details about the scripts he has read, Starr gives a sneak peek at some of the upcoming new episodes. "I'm not sure." While there isn't a definitive release date for Tulsa King Season 3, the production timetable for Season 2 gives a good idea of when the new episodes might appear. Season 2 filming concluded in August 2024, and the season premiered the following month, according to a Stallone Instagram post. "Hey everyone, hope you are having a good day. Before going to the main topic, I want to say like this video and subscribe to the channel." Filming for the 10-episode Season 2 began in the spring of 2024, however the exact date is unknown. Viewers can anticipate the General's next appearance in the fall of 2025 if Season 3 adheres to the same timetable. Additionally, Starr's remark hints at some of the upcoming Season 3 content. While some storylines are resolved in the Tulsa King Season 2 finale, others remain unresolved, and it appears that certain resolutions may be revealed in the first 2 episodes of the 3rd season. Season 3 might, for instance, examine what happens to Cal Thresher, Neil McDonough, after Dwight unexpectedly allows him to live. But who actually abducted Dwight in the last minutes of the finale, claiming that he now works for them, is the most pressing topic going into Season 3. The turnaround time between seasons is shortened, which is one advantage of creating a comparatively simple plot with few visual effects. For instance, Stranger Things is one of the many streaming series that spans several years between seasons. Tulsa King Season 2 might have debuted a year after Season 1 if not for the dual strikes in 2023. Viewers will have little break in between seasons if the Paramount program returns later this year, which will maintain viewer interest. Fans of the show may probably anticipate some posts from Stallone in the coming weeks based on his social media participation in previous seasons. He will undoubtedly offer a sneak peek at Dwight's comeback at some time during production, along with perhaps other members of the Tulsa King ensemble, which may reveal further plot points. Although the plot of Tulsa King Season 3 is yet unknown, it appears that viewers won't have to wait long for new episodes. Martin Starr is eager to get back into the action as Tulsa King Season 3 production gets ready to begin. Since its premiere, Sylvester Stallone's portrayal of mafia leader Dwight, the General Manfredi in Taylor Sheridan's popular crime thriller on Paramount Plus, has been a huge success on the streaming service. While promoting his latest project, Out for Delivery, Starr sat down with Collider's Steve Weintraub at South by Southwest to discuss his enthusiasm about the upcoming season, which will begin filming next week. Fortunately, he kept the major spoilers a secret. Starr, who portrays Bodie, Dwight's eccentric and hesitant business partner, said that Tulsa King Season 3 production will soon begin. "I've only read the first 2 scripts, after all. Next week, we begin production." Starr was silent when asked for specifics, but he did hint at an exciting season to come. "I'm excited, but I can't tell you anything I've read in those episodes. We're going to have a great time in this new season. There are a few loose ends that might or might not be resolved, and it already appears that there will be a lot of action." It appears that the next episodes will address some unanswered concerns after Season 2 left viewers on edge, while also increasing the stakes for the General and his growing Oklahoma crime empire. Unquestionably, Tulsa King is Stallone's show, and as the series' protagonist, he has a significant influence on the plot. In addition to stating that Stallone is continuously changing his own language, Starr disclosed the extent to which the action icon affects the script, saying he feels he does it every night after leaving the set. Stallone has previously acknowledged doing this, as Weintraub noted, and Starr affirmed that it is a persistent behavior. Hopefully, we will see more of Bodhi, who has frequently provided hilarious relief in Tulsa King. His on-screen relationship with Stallone has been a highlight of the show. Next week marks the start of filming, and since Paramount Plus is counting on the series' success, we should anticipate more information shortly. For more Tulsa King news, keep checking back. After a hugely successful film career, Sylvester Stallone made his first appearance on television with Tulsa King. Rocky and Rambo, two of the greatest movie franchises ever created, have been portrayed by this box office titan. In addition, he has a lot of experience behind the camera, is a talented screenwriter, and has received 3 Academy Award nominations. Despite being one of Hollywood's most successful people, Stallone had an unfulfilled desire for a long time. During his early 1970s audition, the Italian stallion was unable to secure even a supporting role in The Godfather, as revealed in the Netflix documentary Sly. Nonetheless, he was given the opportunity to portray a mobster in Taylor Sheridan's Tulsa King, where he played Dwight, the General Manfredi. The 3rd season of the show has now been renewed. The humor that permeates the series and lends lightness to the very somber topics covered is what sets it apart from other mafia shows. Here's our selection of the funniest Tulsa King moments. Dwight returns to New York City after serving 25 years in prison, but his crew pushes him out and sends him to Tulsa instead. Dwight came out to a world he no longer recognizes, since he lost touch with his daughter while incarcerated and also lost touch with the times. The tone for the series was established with a few tense opening sequences that were soon followed by some humorous ones. Dwight's realization that almost all transactions are now cashless was one of the first sequences to feature this lighter tone. That would be a nightmare for a mafia. In response, he sets out to obtain his first debit card in this episode. Since Season 1 premiered in 2022, shortly after the global epidemic had begun to slow down but much of the world was still cashless, this scenario struck a profound chord with viewers. This scene's humor informed the audience that Tulsa King would not only be about crime and violence, but would also humorously examine some contemporary problems. Dwight made the most of a difficult circumstance in the opening episode of Tulsa King Season 1. Even though he wasn't pleased that his crew had banished him, his business sense soon took over. Dwight found a legal marijuana store while driving about Tulsa in search of establishments to muscle in on after hiring a driver called Tyson, J. Will. He imposed his services after dispatching the security man with a swift flask to the head, another hilarious incident. Bodhi, Martin's star, the store owner, eventually warmed up to Dwight after understanding that, quite honestly, he had no other option. Dwight brings a joint with him on the road during the lad's brief road trip in Season 1 Episode 2. He launches into a lengthy tirade on the state of the world as he considers his freedom, expressing his perplexity with pronoun usage, coffee prices, the music industry, and camera phones. Most of us have grown accustomed to these things by now, but hearing them all through Dwight's blurry vision adds a new perspective, and his glassy eyes just heighten the humor. The fact that Sylvester Stallone is well known in Hollywood for his dislike of woke culture lends the scene an additional element of humor. Dwight has encountered numerous opponents over his time as a mobster, but he encountered the most unusual of them all in Season 2. As he assembled his force and brought together members of his old group as well as a variety of outcasts from the community, Dwight actually became the Tulsa King in Season 1. He earned enough money by Season 2 to purchase a home large enough to accommodate his sister, daughter, and her kids. One issue, though, was that it was in the suburbs. This can be difficult for any city man to get used to, but it's practically impossible for Dwight, who doesn't follow rules. Dwight encounters busybody Wesley Tucker, Dan Bach-Edel, the Homeowners Association vice chairman, on his first day on the block. Wesley gives Dwight a fine right away for leaving his garage door open for more than 20 minutes. Throughout Tulsa King, Dwight often demonstrates how long he was incarcerated by making offensive remarks and actually falling behind the times. As he talks about the glory of the 1960s, when the Rolling Stones were like gods, he attempts to force his musical preferences on his men throughout the series. The men persuaded Dwight that he was a janitor aspiring to be a huge star in the music business when rapper Jelly Roll came to perform at even higher plane. Though he took the egg on the face with a grain of salt, Dwight held his own. In Season 1 of Tulsa King, Dwight had to reapply for his driver's license in addition to receiving his first bank card. Naturally, it wasn't that simple. Paul Cheevers, the mild-mannered driving teacher, was sitting in the passenger seat when his opponents attacked him during his test, resulting in a high-speed chase and an exciting gunfight. He wasn't quite out of the woods, though. Dwight returned to Paul for assistance in Season 2, asking him to run some plates. Paul refused him until he held a hefty envelope of cash. But Dwight is a tenacious criminal. He returns to Paul for assistance throughout Season 2, even yanking him out of the car in the middle of a lesson with a young pupil. Let us know in your comments. And stay tuned by subscribing our channel to get more updates like this. Thanks everyone.